From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. John Wiggins will stand in now, fresh off perhaps the best game of his career. A 6-for-6 performance last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gutierrez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup. Doug Fung will stride in as he's got to be considered a strong contender for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final couple of months. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting third,
Luis Sardinas will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
The 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Cano has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. John Wiggins stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way.
John Wiggins will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gutierrez. And that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners nothing. Doug Fung will come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. A step on the bag for 1.
the right fielder.
Kyle Seager will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately.
John Wiggins gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. John Wiggins has just clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Leonis Martin steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs,
John Wiggins will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really...
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the 2nd of this 3-game set between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. John Wiggins gets his first opportunity now in the top of the 1st with nobody on.
Wiggins.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't last, but, man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Doug Fung will stride in as he's got to be considered a strong contender for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final couple of months. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
Batting 3rd.
Oh, that is so smooth over there at first base. The ball's headed for the hole, but he pulls it.
John Wiggins stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up.
Reggie Wolf will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, and that's just a really nice job.
John Wiggins strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Miley sets. Here it is on 0-2. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Kyle Seager is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Wiggins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Reggie Wolf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Weak roller right side. Wiggins gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. John Wiggins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
John Wiggins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. John Wiggins. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though, so he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, now that's a home run.
Leonis Martin will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Wiggins is over, and he puts it away for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners. John Wiggins is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hernandez looks in. 0-2 pitch on its way. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Martin going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't.
John Wiggins stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's homered.
At the plate, Nori Aoki. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A runner on first with 2 away. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mariners 1. Leonis Martin will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think.
Oh, he makes the stop. He's out.
Oh, nice pick.
Third baseman, number 15.
Doug Fung will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Bounce to first. Wiggins gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They trail 6-1. John Wiggins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he is wearing.
Nori Aoki will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Oh, what a dive. Not in time.
Hey! Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Outstanding effort, but he... Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, John Wiggins. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to... And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game.